What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another All the Mods 8 hardcore Minecraft video. My name is JawshyGG, and today we are going to do these three portals. Now, there's a couple things to notate about these portals. These alone are going to require not a lot, but a significant amount of resources. So let's head into our wrong compact machine here. Whoops. We'll go to our elemental craft compact machine. And I'm going to start off with creating some unset jewels. Now, of course, unset jewels, we're going to need 4 swift alloy and 4 springaling shards, and we're going to need 3 of these bad boys. So let's create the... let's start off with the... trying to think of what I want to start off with. Let's start off with the... swift alloy ingot, which is going to be, I meant to write this down. Let me write this down real quick. Actually, no, I don't need to. I have it right here, actually. If I could spell amethyst, that'd be great. Okay, so swift alloy ingot, we're going to need gold in this order. 1, 2, 3. Enriched iron, which we do not have. Or not enriched iron, drenched iron, which we have 1. We need 2 more. To make drenched iron, it's just an iron ingot over the water. So we can actually bring it back right here, do this. Excuse me. This will be a little bit easier to manage. Okay, so we don't need 6, we just need 3. And then we need a copper. 1, 2, 3. Redstone. 1, 2, 3. And then air crystal. You can see we only have 1 right now. So to make more air crystals, pretty simple. We just take an inert crystal over air, and that gives us an air crystal. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Where, if it would let me type inert. Make a couple of those. We'll bring this over to our air. Plop this down, and this will give us our air crystals. So you can see all of these are pretty, except for this one, but all of these are pretty much like completely full with the resources that we need, which is beautiful. All right, so we're going to just start with that right there. And then now what we'll do is this needs to be over air. So we will come in here. Oops. Take off this and then pop this down. And then we'll do boop, 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 boop. You see how fast that was? How much easier it is to deal with whenever you have literally a bunch of resource in it. All right, so we need more than 3. We need 4 per. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking right there. So we are going to need more we are going to need more drenched iron. Oh boy. We'll do that right there. Move that. Move that. Let's see. We needed drenched iron. Drenched iron, I mean. Copper. Redstone, and then air crystals. I wonder if I can actually do this right here. It does not work. Darn. This down right here. Now we'll do this. Oops. Let's grab that, put that back on here, and then we'll just make a... There we go. Weird. We'll just make a bunch of... grab a bunch of inert crystals real quick. Boom. So yeah, I like the fact that I was like, I'm so glad I don't have to do anything more with elemental craft, and then here I am doing a bunch more with elemental craft. Ugh. So aggravating. These are starting to get used up, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start making more of these. We'll just kind of keep doing this over here for the time being. Oops, I don't need that. Dang it. Let me do this right here. Plop this around right there. All right. Yeah, beautiful. All right, so we're gonna need more air crystals. Not a problem. How many of these do we have now? We have 10. We actually just need 2 more. So let's go ahead and just make those last 2 real quick. I think it's only 2 more. We need 4 for each, and we need 3. Yeah. Wait, what? Weird. So yeah. Boo, 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 boo. Doesn't hurt to make a little bit more. I'll finish this one up right here, and then we will grab that, grab this, pop, boom, 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 boom. Okay. I think that should be enough. Boom. Okay. So now we need the springline shards, which is going to be over water, which is amethyst, quartz, and water crystals. So we'll do this, put these away, keep you out, and then we'll start throwing these on while I'm grabbing this stuff. So amethyst, we have quite a bit. Quartz, we have a good amount. And then water crystals, we have 3. So we'll let this kind of do its thing. We need 12 of these as well. Oops. This is why I need to start. I'm glad I started writing this stuff down, because boy, oh boy. This can be quite aggravating. So yeah. It's nice having this stuff actually going quickly. I'm glad I did this. Alright, that should be all we need. And then we'll do this and this. Beautiful. Oh, that was quick. I could probably automate this. Actually, I don't really know if I could automate this. I'll have to find out. I'll have to do some research to see if I can automate making this stuff, because this is pretty time consuming. I think that's a good word for it. Making the unset jewels is probably going to take the longest, just because of the fact that it's like you have to do this stuff where you're basically just going through and making these weird shards and stuff and moving things around. It's strange. But pretty much we're going to need a not a lot of resources to make these. Surprisingly, this doesn't actually take up a lot of resources. The one thing that we are going to need a lot of here, and we'll probably start making those here in a little bit. Oops. Is the pure crystals, because we're going to need, let's see, to make each of these jewels, you need pure crystals, at least, or no, for this one you need a pure crystal, for this one you need a fire crystal, and for this one you need 2 pure crystals for the jewel of the demigod. The draconic ones take 2, so that's gonna, or the little infused teleportation cores take 2, so that's 2, that's 4, 6, 8, 9. It takes 9 total pure crystals, which isn't a problem per se. It could potentially become a problem if we're not careful with it. So let's go ahead and make our 3 of these. 1, 2. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Just need 2 more of these. Okay, there we go. Cool. So now we have our 3 unset jewels. And the benefit here, though, is each of these are made inside of the crafting table. I'm not doing this inside of the other thing. So what we'll do here is we need the gem crystallizer. And what the gem crystallizer will do is it will turn specific things into gems. So you can see right here we need a pristine fire gem, which means we're going to need a medium amount with a let's grab our diamond. Let's grab just a bunch of diamonds. So we'll need diamonds, fire crystals. We have 14 fire crystals. I think we'll grab our water crystal, the 1 remaining water crystal we have. We should have a couple earth crystals. We don't have any earth crystals, so we'll have to make some of those. We'll grab a couple inert crystals, and then air crystals, or 2 air crystals. Cool. So what we'll do here is we'll plop this off. We'll throw the gem crystallizer on there. We'll put that right there and that right there. And what that'll do is that will turn this diamond into a crystal, a fire crystal, or fire gem. I'm sorry, fire gem. And it will start off as a one of those. So what we'll do here is we'll put it back in with another fire crystal on top of it, which we will have to make another water crystal here. Let's do this, and then throw an inner crystal right there. And that makes it a pristine. Now this is, or a fine one. And then of course, if we want to make it a pristine, we can just drop it back right there, which I'm likely going to just do it this way, where I turn them all into the pristine ones, because I'd much rather have, or maybe it will stay as a fine fire crystal. How do I make it into a, I'm a liar. Oh, I need a pure crystal. I'm not going to do all that nonsense. So I think it has to be a pristine. So we need pure crystals for that as well. Crud. Oh, that's going to take a bit of time, isn't it? Not a problem. Let's go ahead and make our earth shard, crystals, and let's grab this out of here and plop that back right there, and plop this one back right here, because we're going to make our we're going to go ahead and make our, what's it called? So this, and this shouldn't take as long, but it will still, I think it'll still take a pretty good time. So we'll let that kind of do its thing to turn that into a pure crystal. I don't know if we have any pure crystals. We do not. So we are going to need to make a bunch more pure crystals. And a good way to do this would be to probably set up a method of, I'm trying to think of a good way to explain this. Probably set up oh, wow, that was actually really fast. Okay. That was actually very fast. Because these are barely been touched. Cool. Okay. So basically, after I create this one, I will turn. Wait, where did my? Oh, it's right here. I will turn fire gem into a. Okay, so that's pretty much empty now for fire. So it is going to take a little bit. This one's going to take a little bit longer. So what we could probably do in the meantime, begin looking at what we need for these other ones. So go back to our, oops, wrong button. Go back to our, here we need 4 of these endstone fire pits for the miniature end portal, but I think we also need 4 of these for the miniature exit portal. So let's grab 8 of these. I can make 8 of these, so it should not be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. And then now we really need to make these teleportation cores. We're going to need 3 of them. Yes, we're going to need 3 of these. Let's see how many we can make. 1, 2, beautiful. And then we'll need, I need to get some warp nylon, which means I probably should go to the nether real quick. Let me do that. Let's throw all this stuff back in here, because we can just grab it on our way once we get back. But pretty much we're going to need some, we're going to need this this warp nylon, which I believe warp nylon spawns in the, I want to say forest. Makes periodic trips to the nether to receive materials, but it's a very dangerous drone. There's a guy named a nether miner? What? Okay, so let's go home. Actually, no, let's not use that command. Let's use our actual shrinking device here. Get ourselves out of the wonderful place called Annoyances, but I'm pretty sure warped nylon is going to be, I want to assume it's going to be in one of the forested areas, like right here. So we can just go north. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, I got like the worst acid reflux right now. It's great. So let's turn our jetpack down a little bit. Not down to 20. Let's keep it at 40. Yeah, it'll be up here. So yeah, you can see shouldn't be too difficult to find it. If I, wouldn't run into something to completely stop me from moving. Yeah, so right over here. Here we go. This right here is going to be where the warp nylon is. See right here. Warp nylon. Now, this does turn it into netherrack. So there is something we have to do in this case. It's warped roots. We'll go ahead and throw those away. So let's grab our bag, and then grab our, wait, not that bag, this bag, and grab our book, and then we will turn this to minor. Actually, let's turn this to this one. There we go. Warp nylon. Beautiful. And this picks it up for us. Easy enough. I don't know how, I don't think we're going to need this much, but it doesn't hurt to have a lot. Primarily just so that we don't have to continuously come back to the nether to get stuff. I'm pretty good at that. Pretty good at grabbing stuff and then realizing later on, oh yeah, by the way, I need to go back to the nether to grab this. Okay, so we'll put our book back, and then we're going to throw this stuff in here. And then now we can go, oh, jetpack. Now we can go back into our elemental craft. And then you can see it's still it's still doing its thing. So then what we could probably do here is I do have an element container right here. I wonder what's in here. Water. So let me throw this element container actually right here. And then let's grab some regular element pipes, and then we'll just plop it down right there. Do that. And then now we need another one of these right here. Plop it down right there, and now we need a logistical. And then we'll grab the last ultimate one we have, plop it right there, and then, I mean, it's still sending them in, so that's not too much of a problem. Let's see if we have any more water shards we can throw in here. Yes, we do. Sweet. Cool. So now that should help out a little bit for the water aspect. Now for all these other ones, this one right here, we can connect to the fire one, which is right here. We should keep the element pipes on me, shouldn't I? I don't know the difference between the, oh, did not mean to do that. I don't know the oh, hello. Wow, that one filled up real quick. The water's the only one that's not full. Let's just grab another logistical, probably just one of these basic ones. I don't necessarily need anything too crazy. And then, wow, okay, cool. Sweet. And then we'll, as we move forward, oh, I have an air one right here. What am I talking about? Okay, and then the air one will go right here. And pretty much the earth one is the only one that won't have anything in it. And then we'll just plop that right there. Cool. Okay. And then you'll see, whee. You see how much of a difference it is once it's going through, and then just, oh boy. All right. We do have some more air shards, so I guess we are getting air from there. Anyway, not a point. Okay. Let us see here. Drop that back in there. So now, let's see. We can actually get rid of this, and let's take a look-sees here. Which one of these were we making? I forgot. Oh, we were making the gem. These. Okay. All right. Let's see. So, pristine fire gem. That's what we were making. Okay. Come back here. Crystallizer. Fire the gem itself, and then plop that down right there. Plop that down. Plop that down, and then that will turn that into a beautiful, pristine. All right. Fire. I don't have any more earth. Inert crystals. So that's for our earth. Water. And then air. We don't have any air either, so air and earth. water, and fire. And you can see right here, now we have a pristine fire gem. We're going to need a bunch more of these pure crystals, so it will take a little bit of time for me to kind of get to that point. I might do some grinding off recording just so that we can kind of get some more, just so you guys aren't sitting here watching me just do a bunch of these crystals and everything off recording, or on recording, I should say. Let's go ahead and grab a diamond. That's so pretty. So it'll definitely take some time. So we'll kind of just move around how we can, and then we'll see what we can do to get more of these crystals set up. So probably what I need to do is upgrade some of these small containers to these bigger ones. Like I said beforehand, it's likely going to end up being where I have like 4 of these regular, like these medium-sized element containers with a huge, or with one of the other whatchamacallits. It'll just take some time to kind of get to that point. So for this one, we're going to need a total of 4 pure crystals, because we need to set up a basically we don't even have to do this aspect. We can just put a diamond straight on here over earth, and that will give us, with a pure crystal above it, and that will give us a pristine. That should give us a pristine. So this is going to require so 4 pure crystals on this one. Just 1 on this one, which we've already done. Which we actually can make this one real quick. 2 on this one, because it requires 1 for this and 1 for this. And then, of course, we need... So that's 2, 6. So 2, that's 4, that makes 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need a total of 12 pure crystals. Thankfully, we don't need any fire ingots, so I don't have to worry too much about that. So we will kind of work with what we got and see what we can do. In the meantime, let's throw this stuff right there. Let's throw this down here. Let's throw this here and then put this on. And we're going to go back to our fission reactor, take a look to see how much polonium has kind of come up. It is, I assume, nighttime now, so let's go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and go to sleep real quick, and then we'll head over there here once it's daytime. So we do have the stuff actually running, because it doesn't run when it's nighttime, unfortunately. Let's go to fission. Turn this on. Five, very nice. And then, of course, I had like 9 stacks of HDPE pellets earlier, and now there's none because I think it's this is empty, which this is going to be oxygen, I believe. Oh no, it's going to be water. Yeah. Cool. So I pretty much have to come back in here and refill this with water, because I don't have a I don't have that. I know it sounds bad. I don't have a sink connected to it. I really don't have a way to have a sink connected to it right now. Unless I lift that one up one, but I don't want to do all that, because this right here, it looks messy, but I know where everything is. And that's what matters. So right now we are up to 15 polonium pellets, or polonium, whatever they're called, which is good. It's getting us in the right direction here. We'll just have to kind of keep rolling with the punches and see what we can do. So let's head back into our elemental craft, see if that diamond is done. It is not. So at this point, we're just going to let it do its thing. And then what we'll do is we probably will not continue this stuff In the next video, what I will likely do is allow all of this stuff to get a little bit more done, I guess. Filled up is a good word for that. Is probably what I should say. We will find another thing to do here in this next video. Probably something along the lines of doing this stuff so we can build our Tesla coil. Typically, this is going to be kind of annoying because we have to build even more stuff, which means even more resources are going to be utilized. I'm still, like I said, I still can't do anything about the antimatter until I get enough polonium and stuff. I could also do a little bit more with AE2, but it would require me to build a 256K or a 64K ME storage component, 256K. I think it's just the 256K. Yeah. No, I can do a 64K. It would require me to build a 64K, which requires me to build calculation processors, which requires me to use inscribers, and I'm just lazy. So I might actually do one of these just while I am kind of set up, because this really isn't going to be that difficult because we're just using the occult ritual stuff. I can do that, and then that links me to this, links down to this one. The weather compass, we still need really just the antimatter. I need to figure out a good solution to getting more of the more of these bad boys right here, the atomic alloys, in quick terms. And then of course we need these ultimate induction providers. There's just so much more to do, but we got this. I have faith. I believe. I mean, we've done quite a bit already. So we shall see. There's really not much more for me to do other than just play the waiting game for things to finish being created. It's funny that I have to go through all of this just to make a Tesla coil. It's kind of sad. I really just want to make the Tesla coil now. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you liked about the video. If you didn't enjoy, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could do better to provide you guys with the best content possible. My name is JawshyGG. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Helps us immensely, and it is a free way to support the channel. Thank you guys so very much again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.